to be live here in a few seconds. Sorry about that. Won't really matter. I don't think anybody pays any attention to it anyway. Although I have to say, excuse me for interrupting your check-in here, but I put up a little video yesterday, a little 30-second video, and about burning out a USB adapter for, plugging in your little appliances. And darned if it didn't have, as of 24 hours ago, it's already got 885 views. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I already saw it.
Yeah, man, it's unbelievable. Since I get monetized, I get paid for that. That's kind of neat.
Literally before, you told me this, just a few minutes before I saw that.
Oh, cool. Well, I just thought it was a word of the wise for people to not necessarily leave things unattended for long periods of time. Because I have no idea why that burned up, other than it just did. Anyway, anything good for the Net Echo?
Have you heard about the Winter Field Fest Day?
Yeah, the Winter Field Day is, I think, January, is it 29th? I forget.
It is 24th to 25th.
Very good. I'm glad you mentioned that. Winter Field Day, 24th and 25th of January. It doesn't get very highly attended, and it's only been around for a handful of years, but people, it's a good time for get in there, because people have been upset for years about the field day for ARRL being always in the end of June, which, if you live in the South, it's a lot hot being outside in the field, and so they started a Winter Field Day.
Yeah, of course. It will be pretty hot there. Also, for this one thing for the group, is it okay to be in the Simplex Society group but also still go on repeaters?
Sure. There's nothing wrong with the repeaters. We just make fun of them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's because, it kind of takes away the spirit.
Oh, no, it's... in fact, I've had repeater owners get mad at me because I say that, but the one guy, he said I was making fun of repeater, denigrating repeater owners and operators and all their hard work, and I go, no, everybody I know of uses repeaters. We just have fun with it because it's a joke, man. Get a life.
Yeah, of course. It's just a little bit teasing.
Well, the problem with, just so you'll get a better handle on why it's funny to us, is because people get used to operating on repeaters, which is okay if you have limited abilities. If somebody's stuck in in an old folks' home and all he's got is a handheld, yeah, he's going to use a repeater. But most of us who have decent radios, both mobile and stationary, we have the ability to reach out without using a repeater. In fact, if you look in the handbook of amateur radio put up by the ARRL, it says exactly that. If you're able to talk on Simplex, get off the stinking repeater. Well, it doesn't have to say stinking repeater, but it does say get off the repeater. And but repeater owners, they get all hacked off about that.
Me personally, I don't really care if I have the ability to reach a repeater or not. If I don't have a repeater nearby, then I just use Simplex. But if a repeater is available, then I'll choose whichever one I want to.
Oh yeah, well, there's lots. You could reach lots of repeaters right from your location though, with your little setup. I'm sure you can hit the 9-1 machine down there in Short Mountain. Everybody can hit that one.
I have hit that one before, but it's very difficult.
Well, it can be, especially when you got the antenna stuck in a drawer in your bedroom.
Yeah, no, mine's all the way open, but it is next to a wall, so I'm losing like 3/4 of my signal.
Well, you can get back at your no, I'm not going to say that. Never mind. You can get that antenna in the attic, it'd be better.
Yeah, I talked to my mom and dad about that, and they said no. So I'm going to try and wait for my ham shack, and I'm going to put the repeater on top of the roof. And my mom said yes to that.
Cool. Well, you can always hang that. You can just stick that because you've got a mag mount, right?
Yes, it is on top of a pizza pan right now.
If you find some kind of a setup, just to open the window and slide it out of the window like on a, I don't know what you have there, like a board. So it would just sticking out the window, and I don't have to balance the other side with an anvil or something. But you're gonna, so just so you can get it outside, you do much better.
Yeah, of course. I'll check to see if you're live right now.
Oh, it's
No, it does not say that you are live. 4 are waiting right now.
I don't know what you're looking at because I can see myself live right now. I'm watching it.
Yep, I'm watching it right now.
Very good. Anything else, Echo?
That'll be all.
All right, very good. It's Echo. He's in Gladeville. Kilo Romeo 4 India Delta Charlie. Excuse me, Juliet. India Delta Juliet. Who else is south?
KF4 KFQ.
KF4 KFQ. I know your antenna is not in the house.
No, it's not.
No, it's outside, and it's a good one. Out on top of a 2-story house, which is cool.
Yep. Yeah, I just saw on the news that due to government cutbacks, the light at the end of the tunnel has been turned on.
Oh, wow. Well, most of us have flashlights and headlights on our cars.
There you go.
Yeah, cutbacks. We're already overspending into a deficit. I don't know why they even talk about that stuff. They ain't saved crap in the last 50 years.
Not supposed to. They're government.
Yes, I know. I just know. Very, they can be very wasteful. I don't care who we're talking about either, which administration, which group, who manages what. It's just one giant cesspool of money going down the drain.
Yep. Got to move on. You got people backing up. KF4 KFQ.
Well, I don't know if they're backing up, but they are waiting. That was Tony, KF4 KFQ. He is in Smyrna. And big signal, big antenna. It's up, I don't know, it's got to be, it's got to be about, the base of it's about 30 feet above the ground, which is cool. Still has problem, though, because there's a great wall of Smyrna that prevents him from getting good access, line of sight, into Nashville, in other words, to the northwest of Smyrna. But he does great over here on this side. Who else is south? Hey, Larry, you sound great. And it was a good D-Star net. I could hear you pretty good.
Yeah, we had 8 tonight. That's unusual.
Well, we must be hitting a sweet spot here because we had 8 there, and we had 9 on D-Star, and we had 13, a record on the C4FM. So maybe we're headed down the right path. We hit Al Gore's tipping point.
It sounds good. We'll let you get on with it, Paul. KE4SYB.
Yeah, that's Larry in Rockville. He does the D-Star net on Saturday nights at 7:15 on 146 460. And that's KE4SYV. Who else is south? Over to the east.
KM4YRF.
Are you new to the net?
I'm still gloating about 13 check-ins.
Oh, man. Go get a glass of milk and celebrate.
I'd have to put some chocolate in it.
I've got some right here. Yeah, I'm getting old. You're getting old when you go, man, I think I'll have a glass of milk.
Yeah, I still love milk. I drink milk quite often.
I do. In fact, there was one thing. We ate pretty meager. I mean, not meager. It's not the right word. We had basic meals when I was a kid, just because my parents were frugal, because they grew up in a depression. And so my meals were just basic stuff, nothing fancy, no gourmet feel. But I had all the milk I could drink.
Well, that was a big thing with us when I was growing up. We always had milk.
Yeah, well, yeah, we had 2 things: milk and eggs, and really tiny pork chops, the skinny ones. I didn't gain any weight until I left the house.
Well, the best thing ever for me was Mama's cat head biscuits and milk gravy.
Oh man, I just put on 5 pounds talking about it.
Wish I had some of it right now.
Yeah, and a glass of milk.
Absolutely. That's all I got, Paul. Back to net control.
Sounds good. That's Mike, KM4YRF here in Mount Juliet. He's about 2 miles east of me on the behind, so to speak, near the dumpster behind Providence. That's where he is. No, it's farther east, on the south side of the interstate. Of course, if you know where the Providence Mall is. Who else is east?
Okay, I'm Park TV.
Hello, Stan. Did you work any of that contest today?
No, I didn't, Paul.
I'm just curious. I heard a lot of activity there.
No, I've been trying to work some new DX, but that's about all.
This was all on 10 meters that I heard.
Oh, okay.
But there was a big signal from a guy out in Colorado, man. I figured he had legal limit because he was big.
Yeah, I don't know what contest this is.
I don't even know which one it was. I heard him say contest, and it doesn't matter to me. It's just a QSO.
Yeah, this is that.
Anything else going on in your big ham world out there?
No, not really, Paul. That's on the KM4HQE.
Very, very good. That's Stan, KM4HQE, HQE, Hotel Quebec Echo. And he's in a little north of downtown, or north of the square. I'm not sure where downtown is. North of the square in Lebanon. Who else is east? Anybody else east? Or the north?
84 July.
Oh, man, you just had your finger on that button, didn't you, Danny?
That's right.
Everything going good for you up there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Michael, he got on to me earlier, so, I wasn't quick enough.
Oh, man, don't you hate being, like, getting ratted on by the net control? Yeah, that's what we ought to have as a net. It's only for abuse, where we abuse each other with, calling each other names and being, denigrating people's and lying about their signal reports.
Oh, yeah.
I think we can do that up on the low bands. There's a lot of people doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I don't even go there. I can create enough mess all by myself. I don't need help.
That's right. Me too.
Very good, Danny. Everything else good at the house?
Oh, yeah. Been a good day.
Someday we're going to get you down for the breakfast.
Well, I had the babysit today, so I couldn't go nowhere.
They allow babies in there?
I know, but I'm not traveling with it.
Oh, I understand. I wouldn't. No, it's better that you don't. The less infants are in cars, the better. Or I don't know how big the baby is. No, I know how big the baby is. About. That baby's only a few months old now, right?
Well, this one is 2 years old. The other one has just turned 10 months.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Man, time flies.
I know it.
Yeah, just yesterday I was 40.
Yeah, I know. Wish I was.
I don't know. At 40, I was going through some personal strife that I don't want to revisit.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to remember. See, that would have been. Yeah, it was. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to get anybody crying on the air about me. That was Danny, KD4GON in Station Camp. Who else is north?
WB0NOO.
Have I suitably upset your XYL yet?
No, she's not even paying any attention tonight. So, can't upset her. I made her brownies this afternoon, though, so she's happy.
Were those special brownies?
There was a day, but it's long gone.
Yeah, I agree. It's. I have heard people say, and my wife has too, where she works, that they say, I can't wait to retire where I can sit around and smoke weed all day. And I'm thinking, well, that's a hell of a retirement plan.
Yeah, it is. So, I don't know, it might be more exciting than what I do, which is pretty much nothing.
But I understand from what I heard, you do it really, really well.
Well, I've had a little practice at it now.
Let's see, you got to be what? Let me guess, 15. A little over 15 years, maybe 20?
No, I'm not that long. I worked a little longer than I should have. But I guess it's been 6 or 7 years is all.
Oh, that's it. Wow. See, I've been retired since 2009.
Yeah. Well, I didn't. I probably should have, but I didn't. So, anyway, here I am, fat, dumb, and happy, 81, and hanging in there. If I'd known I was going to live this long, you know the story.
Well, in case you need it or somebody else that you know your age needs it, I do retirement consulting on how to fill your days.
Yeah, well, I've got an expert over here, too.
Yeah, I'll bet you do. I do too. When I see, as you know, my wife leaves for work about 5, and she often asks me, "What are you going to do tonight?" Like, oh man, why'd you have to ask me that?
Yeah, well, you know, the most exciting thing that we talk about over here is what are we going to do for dinner?
Did you see that? It was a meme running around a while ago. I saw it, and it was all you could see in the picture is a woman, a young woman in a jail outfit sitting on the floor of a cell, and you can't see who she's talking to. And she's looking off to her side there, and apparently the jailer says, and he says, "What do you want for dinner? Your last meal?" She turns to him and says, "I don't know. What do you want?"
Yep, sounds familiar. But anyway, we haven't starved to death yet, so I guess that's a good thing. I'll let you carry on. It's been about as boring as possible over here, so. Have a good net. I'm going to go watch the ball game, WV0 and OO.
You know, what you need is to take care of my dogs for a couple of days. You won't be bored anymore. That was Whiskey Bravo 0 November Oscar, and that's Mark, and he's up at a beach on the Cumberland River. Who else is north?
KD4CVE.
Hey, Greg. Anything good going on?
No.
I know. I'm telling you, Hendersonville's nice and quiet, isn't it? You don't hear the gunshots you did in Antioch.
No, not nearly. That's kind of, I can barely sleep at night.
I'll bet. You know, it's funny. I hear that same complaint here locally in Mount Juliet. That I hear gunshots. I can't remember if I've ever. Yeah, I had my neighbor behind me. He's in the city limits too. We're just, we're about at least 3/4 of a mile away from the city limits. Apparently, he thought he was in the city limits. He was doing skeet shooting in his backyard, which is right across the fence from me.
Yeah, where I just lived in Antioch, there was a ravine that was across the road, and then across from the ravine were some rednecks who for years and years shot stuff off and never got in trouble, even though it's in city limits for sure. And then somebody year-round, all day long, 24 hours a day, shot off fireworks. And they ended that about 3 years ago. I guess they went to jail or passed away.
Wow. Or both.
I'm hoping. I mean...
Well, people can be annoying. Yeah, but of course, I was never annoying, were you, in your entire life? Never annoying to a neighbor?
No, in fact, really, I wasn't. I went out of my... Here's my problem. I went out of my way to not be annoying, and I really expected of others, and you just don't get it.
Yeah, when I was a kid, that was that way. I mean, I never purposefully... The only thing I ever did for fun with my youngest son was we'd buy some of those bottle rockets and fire those off from the house, but we weren't being a nuisance to anybody.
Yeah, bottle rockets, I don't know. That would have been pushing it for our family, but
Yeah, no, I get it. As a matter of fact, we stopped doing it because one of the bottle rockets took off, made a U-turn, come right back at us.
Yeah, and the neighbors always did them, and you would, after on July 5th, you'd have a roof full of dead rockets.
Yeah, and my lawn, and somebody else's lawn. Yeah, I know what you're saying. No, yeah, Florida, just like Tennessee, Florida's big on selling fireworks during 4th of July.
Yeah, like I said, I was never a fan of it for whatever reason. But it was the next door neighbors where I lived in Louisville, where it was illegal. Every year they announced everybody, we're going down to Tennessee. We're going down to Tennessee next month. Let us know. We'll pick it up.
It's funny what an attraction that is to people. I know we had the same issue in New York. If you wanted fireworks, you either had to go to Canada or Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I mean, you had to drive far if you were from Louisville, where around here, I think most of the counties other than Davidson and maybe Sumner and Wilson, it is legal.
Yeah, weird. In fact, I heard somebody, a comedian, say that. I don't remember where he was, but he says, what's with you people in whatever area? It might have been Florida. But you people in your love of fireworks, what's going on?
I don't know. I didn't get that gene. KD4CV.
No, me neither. In fact, I almost hurt myself a couple of times doing those little small fireworks, the little tiny ones, whatever they're called. I think I burned my hand one time doing it. It didn't blow nothing off, though. All right, that was Greg. He's in Hendersonville. KD4CVE. Who else is north?
KB9RKK.
KB9RKK. Good to have you at breakfast this morning there, Frank. We didn't get to talk much. You were in the other end of the table.
That's okay. I'll talk to Jack and the other guys, so we're good.
Oh, yeah. It was all good. It's always good. You have a good crowd with like-minded things going on.
Yep. No,
Not much going on, and I didn't. I was like, oh, contest. I missed another one.
Well, there was something going on today with 10 meters. I saw a whole lot of activity on 10 meters, but I didn't have a chance to. I just didn't want to. I made one QSO on there, and that was it. But there was a lot of stuff going on, and obviously it was a 10 meter something, and it wasn't 10-10. He wasn't asked for 10-10 numbers.
Yeah, I know the North American QSO party, but it's like 12 hours, so I did miss. That was today, but and then you got the whole thing for all of January, the worldwide award that's been going on, and there was a lot on 10 all month for that. But right now, I swear I was like thinking my antenna was disconnected. 20 and up is gone. There's like nothing.
Huh. Yeah, it tends at night. It really gets quiet, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even normally. I hear something on 20. I was like, I thought my SDR was broken. I'm seeing like all just a bunch of weird noise. I'm like, man, what's going on? So I turn on my radio. I'm like, man, I'm not hearing nothing on that. I go to 80 and 40 and it's busy. I'm like, okay, it's not my antenna.
Right. I'm with you. Though sometimes it's amazing. You turn it and there's nothing. Absolutely zero. Just flat lines. You know, it looks funny.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I was just, went and did a few things today. I had to go visit one of my buddies in the home there, and then went out to drove out to the state park there to Cedars 11 and scoped out where we're going to be next week. I just drove by real quick, so I'm like, yeah, okay. Looked at one tree. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to use that one next week.
Yeah, very good. You already scoped it out. That's not breaking the rules either.
No. I mean, we did it last year, but I just wanted to see because I want to try something different. But now they're talking about possibly raining, so we'll see if it's because it involves. We're gonna use my drone real quick and put a wire up in the tree. I was gonna try to do an inverted L instead of a wire, a regular wire.
Oh yeah. Well, no matter which one you put up, it won't work well.
I don't know. I always seem to do okay. But, it's, it all depends, though. I mean, some years, last year, summer, terrible. Terrible. Oh, it was bad between the mud and the rain, but the mud especially. But as far as the radio contacts, we were by the power lines, right in the corner by high voltage power lines. The year before, there was no problem. Last year, yeah, it was nothing but pure noise. My radio seemed to be the only one that can get anything. Everybody else was, if you didn't have a lot of filters or whatever, it was just noise.
So where were you doing a winter field day?
The Cedars 11 in cabin 1. At the cabin. We got a cabin.
Oh, cool. Very good. That's great. Well, I hope you do well. Anything else for the net?
Negative. No, thanks for doing the net. Once again, one of these days I'm going to make that digital part. Maybe next week.
All right. I'm telling you, man, we didn't break records. Yeah. D-Star. C4FM broke records with 13 checking. Yeah,
I heard. I have D-Star on this thing, and then obviously I have I made an impulse buy. Let me try this DMR thing, and I kind of never used it after a few times. But I have an HT for that, but I don't have any Asus C4FM stuff. Yeah, anyway.
Oh, great. Well, anyway, we're going to have you happy to have you on any of them. Well, very good. That was Frank, Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Kilo Kilo, in Northwest Wilson County. Northwest Mount Juliet, actually. Who else is north?
KQ4, OMI.
Hello, Mr. Daniel. Good to have you at breakfast this morning.
Yeah, I was excited to meet Bigfoot today.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome. He does smell, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, so does everybody.
When I said, somebody said, pointing at me, who said I was on the spectrum. Who said that?
Oh, yeah, you were on the spectrum for a while there.
Anyway, that was just fun. It's fun when we can have lively banter.
Yeah, that was a good group, and when we got to pull the extra tables, that's a good group.
Yeah, it was good. Well, Bigfoot took up one table by himself.
there's that.
Anything good for the net, Danny?
Oh, I can't think of anything. I did get Hawaii on that. I'm not sure what contest they were on, but I got Hawaii on 10 meters, so I was kind of excited about that.
Yeah, all they needed was a state and a name, is the way I heard it.
Yep, that's what they wanted. So yeah. So for whatever good it was, I was the winner.
It's called the least complicated net in the area.
Right. Well, I don't got anything else good. So KQ40 my back net control.
Very good. That's Kilo Quebec 4 Oscar Mike India. That's Daniel in Hendersonville. Who else is north?
KN4 ERI.
Hey, I didn't actually ask you if you were deported. I think I asked if you were in jail.
I think you said, did you get deported? I think that was it.
Well, I got an answer from you.
That you did, yeah. I thought that was cool, checking up on me. And I was on the C4 FM this evening as well, and got a new record in there, so that was cool.
Yeah, it is good. It is good. That's why I say it's almost like I think we're doing fine. I mean, whether we had 5 or 8 or on any of them, it's not a big deal. I mean, it gives people who want to have a place to talk and a time to do it. But it seems as though we're picking up just a little bit of steam with the digital nets.
Yeah, C4 FM is pretty darn cool, and obviously the Yaesu has that, and the 991A, you can do it on 10 meter, which we'll get to sample tomorrow evening.
Right, exactly. Anyway, anything else good for the net there, Eric?
Nope, that's it. KN4ERI out.
Very good. That's Eric. He is in Goodlettsville. Kilo November 4 Echo Romeo India. Who else is north?
KD4VW.
KD4VUW. Mr. Carlin, what's up?
Sitting here listening to the net.
Oh, you got to do better than that.
Well, I don't know. I was on YouTube back there just looking at people, idiots, that's what it was called, idiots in cars. I was watching that a while ago. Makes you want to stop driving.
Oh, yeah. I got a kick. I mean, you'd think that people who live in northern climates would learn that when in snow and ice, either stay off the roads or drive really slow. And they see these 26-car pile-ups on the interstate.
Yeah. I don't know, the thing I've noticed is, it wasn't snowing with this, is some of these people, like, let's say you come up on an intersection, and somebody starts to turn in front of you, and for some odd reason, the guy that's driving and gets turned in, somebody turns in front of, it's like, my car ain't got brakes anymore, I'll just have to hit you. I've watched a number of those up there, and I'm thinking, what is wrong with these people? Don't they know they got brakes on their car?
I think they just have a really slow response time.
No, I mean, sometimes these guys might be a good 2-3 school bus lengths away from somebody, and they just keep barreling. Somebody could be stopped in front of him, just barrel right in the back. I watched one earlier that was not even on YouTube. It was over on my... what is that dang thing? Microsoft web page or something there, and they had a bunch of things with wrecks. This woman, I guess she was doing at least 50 mile an hour. There was this couple that was sitting in their vehicle in the right lane, and then there was the left lane and the center lane, and they're sitting there, and all of a sudden this car comes. They're all sitting at a red light, and all of a sudden, here this car comes barreling down through there, and he goes, oh my God, and that lady just, no brakes, no nothing. She just rammed right into the back of the people sitting up there at the red light. There was 2 cars. It looked like 1 or 2 of them flipped over on their sides, and it knocked the wheels off the back of that one, and they went way, I'd say probably 75 feet in the air. There were 3 sets of wheels that just went up in the air, and I thought, oh, Lord, somebody's going to get dive bombed now by wheels. And after people started jumping out to go up there, you see this one wheel finally come down over on the ground and starts rolling down the road to the right and off the road. And the lady said she mistaken her brake pedal with the gas pedal. I'm like, I don't understand that. I mean, you think that if you're giving a car gas, the harder you push on the gas pedal, it's going to make it slow down?
Well, I don't want to surprise you, but some people aren't they're inept. I'll just put it that way.
I guess I was in Atlanta. That was it had WSB on it. And I thought, oh, Lord. But I don't know. I was watching some of them people, and some of these people that would just think that they automatically got the right to force their way into a lane, you know, and they don't care. You're going to stop. I'm getting in here. And I'm like, okay, well, I understand you need to get in here. Well, why don't the person that's getting pulled in front of, won't he be courteous and, you know, let them get in there? Oh, no, I ain't going to let you do that. I'm just going to go ahead and run into you. You know, don't people value their vehicles and, you know, don't they understand their insurance going to go up, you know, for not stopping? You know, I like I said, just think it makes me worry about getting out and driving nowadays. People have just got some kind of a weird mindset that don't go with anything in the driving manual. No, I don't know. I don't understand it, you know. So, all right. Anyway, enough of all that. Not ranting, but it was just interesting, some of that stuff. The idiots in car stuff, that's when it really got me. So, anyway, hope you're doing okay. And Michael's talking about cat head biscuits. I don't know if he buys biscuits and stuff, but I don't know if he goes to Mike's Food Land over there in Lebanon, I think it is, maybe, or where that store's at. Try out the biscuits that they got that carry in it's kind of like a little freezer bag. It ain't got a name on it. It's just got the instructions and ingredients and a barcode on it. It's a clear Ziploc bag. Those things are good. So, you know, Michael, get a chance. Try to get some of them. I think it's $3.75 for about 15 to 18 minutes, you know, and they get big. And I'm going to tell you, I really enjoy those biscuits. They're not like the Pillsbury. You know, Pillsbury's got that certain Pillsbury flavor or something. I don't know what it is, but these things taste like homemade biscuits. Great biscuits. Anyway, I'll hush up. I've got everybody hungry now for biscuits, or maybe. Anyway, toodaloo, I'm going to get out here, and I guess you're going down to the side band here on this band. And, oh, yeah, it's one thing we'll let you know, Paul. When I'm,
USB charger.
when I go down the side band down there, this tri-band antenna is actually only good for 144, 500 and up. So when we go to 240, the efficiency of this tri-band antenna drops. So that's why you're probably having trouble hearing me on sideband. Anyway, with that said, I'm going to turn it back over to you, KD4VW.
Very good.
In the freezer.
Very good, Carlin. I appreciate you being there. That was Carlin. He's in Angeltown, Bethpage area, and it's Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey. Who else is north? Anybody else north? Alrighty. You know, I don't know what I do with my my cheat sheet. It fell off the...
Check in.
Yeah, go ahead. Who's that?
Yeah, I don't know if I have if I missed it or not. I was trying to check out at work here. This is Thomas KN4EWT, your pizza delivery driver over here in Lebanon. I'm about to head home.
Oh, the pizza pie man. How you doing, Thomas?
Yeah, better now that I'm off. I'm fixing to go home and kick back in the bed with my laptop and do some finances and work on a spreadsheet and tinker with my website I'm building.
Cool. Anything special on the website?
Well, sir, I'm glad you asked. You're talking to the new founder of the Netoholics Network, the central hub for net addicts who can't stop checking in.
Well, there's a lot. I'm telling you, you're going to get a big crowd.
Oh, I'm sure. I've already got a pretty good following of about 20 people. I've got
one guy from Scotland, and I got one guy from the UK that's on the back end of all this, helping me get it all built. I have successfully, of course, I've dove into All-Star for the past month and absolutely loving it, and have successfully built a cloud server node that is also co-linked with DMR as well as Echolink, and will be also being linked with Fusion and D-Star, and a couple of the other modes as well. So if you have a net addiction and you want to check into a net that doesn't have a mode that you prefer using, well, have no fear, you'll be able to use it. Just connect to me, and boom, you're going to be on about anywhere from 10 to 16 nets a day.
Wow. So you're not going to be able to control all of those. It'll just have to be freestyle, huh?
Well, right now I am controlling the net switches between the different links, or between the All-Star links. But once I finish my coding, it'll be automated, and all I have to do is just use my dashboard here in the car on my laptop and monitor all my connections and make sure no trouble's happening.
Cool. I'm glad you're doing that. Sounds complicated. You know, just you mentioned in that, I was actually shocked today. Not shocked, not the right word. Surprised. I put up a 30-second video on a short, and it was I had a USB adapter, 120 to 5 volts, and I went down and looked at it because I hadn't used it in a long time, but it was still plugged into the outlet, the floor outlet. Picked it up, and the whole thing had been burned up. Not burned up, but anyway, I put that 30 seconds on there and just pointed out it might be a good idea not to leave those things plugged in. And in 24 hours, I got almost 900 hits.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. You never know what people want to read, want to watch and learn about, man. Let me tell you. But hey, listen, I'm about to get on the road. If you, anyone that can hear me, is interested in jumping into the network to listen to any of the random nets, well, not random, but any of the nets I am on through the day, you can tune into TGIF Talk Group 67498 or All-Star 674982. Or you can hit me up on Echolink at Kilo November 4 Echo Whiskey Tango Lima. Don't know the exact Echolink node number of that right off the top of my head.
Well, you need to do this, not for me, but for you. If you would put that data, because you're only catching 30 people or so here and here. If you will post that to the group, though, you're on the group list, I take it?
Refresh my memory. Is that on the band app?
No, on the groups.io list.
I'm not sure if I am or not, sir.
Well, I will send you just to be sure, I'll see if you're there, and I'll send you an invite, and that way you post it there, and 200 people will see it.
Awesome. I'm down. Very good, sir. I'll let you get on to the next check-in. KN4EWT. I am headed home.
Very good. Have a good night. That's KN4EWT. That's Thomas. He's over in the Lebanon area, and he delivers pizza, which I'm told from somebody else, from another long-time pizza delivery guy, that you can break some pretty good money doing that. Anybody else checking in tonight?
KG4ILV, Juliet.
Oh, I got two in there. KG4ILV. Anything good going on, Jack?
No, I'm just pretty tired here. I just worked around the house when I got home from breakfast and slowed down.
Worked? What, are you crazy?
Hey, it's taken years. It's taken me, I've been retired 11 years, and it's taken me this long to finally fill in the groove.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal. I mean, I can keep busy if I want to, but I can also fill in my time enjoying reading and that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. Well, anyway, I'll let you get check next one in. Thanks for doing the net, Paul. KG4. Oh, it's good to see everybody at breakfast this morning. They had a big table there. I think it was 9 of us.
Yeah, there was. It was great. Well, appreciate it, Jack. That was Jack. I get it right. KG4ILV, and he's in Donaldson. And Jimmy, I heard you in there.
Okay, good. I didn't know if you got me or not. KE4TYJ checking in from Northern Cannon County.
Yeah, very good. You're the only Camden County check-in I think we've ever had.
No, you've had more.
Oh, that's right. That other fellow that you know that's down there. That's right. I forgot about him.
Yeah, it just doesn't check in very often anymore. We had there's a guy with a 6 call sign. He lives in town. And then there's a guy over in Reedyville that would check in.
Yeah, well, you know the deal. Nobody's obligated to be in ham radio or check into any net, and we have no rules, so they don't have to check in if they don't want to.
Oh, this is true. But I enjoy your company, so I check in.
I appreciate you lying like that, but I'll give you the money later.
That's okay. Next time, you could just give me a rain check or whatever. Next time I see you, we'll square up.
Yeah, very good. And nothing else for the net?
No, sir, we're good. We're good over here.
Dell, USB charger.
Just happy to be here.
Very good.
KE4TYJ. Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah, happy to be alive. I understand what you're saying. That was Jimmy. He's in Cannon County, and that would be Woodbury. That's Kilo Echo 4 Tango Yankee Juliet. Of course, it's not really Woodbury. He's a few minutes drive from Woodbury because he's up in the mountain down there, up near Short Mountain. Who else? Anybody else? Any place? Anywhere?
KI4 ZDG.
Oh man, we're really bringing them in tonight. How you doing? It's good to see you this morning, Kevin.
Yeah, glad to be seen. Enjoyed breakfast and really stuffed myself this morning.
Yeah, I try not to do that. It makes a mess of me when I do that.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I just skip lunch and most of dinner.
Yes, that's been my plan for several years now. Is I can no longer. I'm not active enough to burn off all the, eating 4,000 calories a day.
Right. Well, it was good to see you guys this morning and enjoyed it. So I appreciate you being there doing the net.
Very good. Nothing else?
No, sir.
Very good. That's Kevin. Kilo India 4 Zulu Delta Golf, and he's in Mount Juliet, Gladeville area. Anybody else?
KC4TNQ.
KC4TNQ. Yeah, you sounded real good on all the nets tonight, Charles.
Well, I can't take any credit for that other than the conditions, I guess.
Yeah, we've had some great conditions, except on D-Star wasn't so good in some. It was worse than the others, I'll put it that way. It was just, I don't know why D-Star has some difficulties with that.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, well, I've been kind of researching, trying to make me a loop antenna to get the low bands, the VLF, and I don't know, I just can't find what I'm looking for. I just looking for something a little more simple that I can hook up to my SDR, but I don't know. It's being tough. It seems like a lot of the stuff I used to be able to find is gone.
And what you mean, like a large, when you say a loop, you mean for like 40 meters or 20 meters?
No, like for 17.2 kilohertz, like that Grimeton thing that I used to tell you about. They tell you on like Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, whatever it is.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so you can build a multi-loop, a multi-wire loop, just keep running it around there, but I don't know how to terminate it.
Well, there's no information on it? I'm sure you already researched it, didn't you?
Well, I've been looking at it for most of the day, and like I say, I can't really find what I'm looking for. I'm just kind of aggravated that I used to find stuff like that easily, but it seems like a lot of that stuff has disappeared on the internet.
Huh. Well, yeah, it's government, man. It's it's not DEI enough for them.
Yeah, I seen that little short that you said you did. I thought it was somebody else. I didn't recognize your voice, so I kind of watched it, but I didn't recognize your voice in it.
Can you believe it, though? 24 hours and it has 890 views.
Well, you might be surprised tomorrow. It might be over 2,000.
Making the big money now.
All right, Paul. Y'all have a good evening. Good talking to y'all. KC4TNQ.
Yeah, just for people, I'm going to start doing a lot more videos of this if it has this kind of success. Because you get a half a cent for each view. 1/2 of a cent. So it's kind of funny. You really have to have a lot of views to make any money, make any decent money. I think I made $4 today or something like that, $3. Whatever half a cent is times 890. I think that would be $4.50. That's kind of fun. Anyway, hey, it's free. I don't do anything other than make the video. Is there anybody else out there? That was Charles, by the way. Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec. He's in West Nashville. Who else is out there? Well, I don't have my cheat sheet with me, but we're looking for all the lollygaggers and lurkers and sandbaggers, etc. and the Bigfoot believers or Bigfoot deniers and the moon landing deniers, all that crew. Is anybody else out there? Oh, Kevin said he was going to jump in on that one. But also Scott. Scott and Laverne always checks in after I do that. And he's not checking in. I hope he's okay. I'm going to have to send him an email. Well, we had 21 check-ins there. Now we're going to move over to 144.240 upper sideband. Got that? 144.240 upper sideband. Alrighty, I am here, and this is Paul, K4PUW, looking for check-ins on 144.240 from the south, please. Nobody in the south. Over to the east.
KM4YRF.
Very good. Got Michael in Mount Juliet, KM4YRF. Who else is east?
KI4ZDG.
Kilo India 4 Zulu Delta Golf. Kevin here in the vicinity of Mount Juliet, Gladeville. Who else is east? Anybody else east? Over to the north.
KB9RKK.
Very good. KB9RKK. That's Frank, of course, in northwest Mount Juliet. Who else?
KQ4OMI.
Very good. We got Danny in there, KQ4OMI in Hendersonville. Who else?
KD4CVE.
Good. All good signals. KD4 CVE also in Hendersonville. Anybody else?
KN4ERI.
All righty. We got Goodlettsville in there, KN4ERI, and it's Eric, of course. All good signals tonight. I love it. 2 meters upper sideband is always so. I like it. Who else is north? KD4VUW, got you in there, Danny. Carlin, good to have you in there. I was hoping Danny would check in. He usually checks in first, or he tries to, when I say north. Who else is in there? Anybody else north? Nothing. He must be over on the C4F, not C4F, into the GMRS net. Who else is north or west?
KG4LV.
Yep, sound good, Jack. That's Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor in Donaldson. Who else?
KC4TNQ.
Very good. We got Charles in West Nashville, Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November Quebec. Who else? Okay, I think we bottomed out there, so to speak. That would be, hold on. Yeah, we had 10 in there tonight. That's pretty cool. I think it's 10. I'll look at it later. Don't want to take time counting. Where we're going now, we're going to 50 at 135. So we'll see you there, 50.135 upper sideband, because FM certainly didn't work well for us in the past. We got to find, I'd like to do something besides 10 meters, maybe. I don't know what that would be, but well, just give us some ideas. Going over to 50.135. See you there. Alrighty, here we are on the big 50.135 frequency. Any check-ins here from anywhere?
KM4YRF.
Man, you sound really. Do I sound gravelly or real scattered?
No, you sound fine to me.
You sound like there's something amiss there, like you got a filament loose in your radio, you know?
Well, who knows? It could be.
Sounds like it might be feedback. I don't know.
Well, we had rain, so that could be what it is.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going through water. All right, who else is out there besides Michael?
KI4ZDG.
All righty, KI4ZDG. That's Kevin here in the Mount Juliet area. Who else?
KQ4OMI.
KQ4OMI. Sounding real good tonight on 6 meters. Who else? Kilo Delta 4, Charlie, Victor. You're still on that stubby antenna? Greg? I take it you're still in that stubby antenna? All right. I don't know if you can hear me. I think you heard Danny, and he just decided to go after him. Who else is north or anywhere? Anybody, any place? Ah, very good. We got KN4ERI. Very good. That's Eric in Goodlettsville. Who else? Is anybody hearing anything? Because I hear some noises in the background. No, I guess not. KN4ERI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Yeah, it's kind of average, I think, for that 6 meters. We got to think of something else to do. I'm not sure what, but maybe we'll do digital, oh, I don't know. One of the digital modes for that you need to hook up to computer. No, we don't want to do that. P25? No, we're not going to do that either. All right, we're going to go right over to 223.415, and we'll see you there. K4PW.